Okay, I finally cooked up my Barry3 line. In all honesty, it didn't take that long to put together, but, well, we really needed to figure out what our best option was to beat Electivire, and it kind of just depends on exactly one thing. It involves rare candies on Torterra and the XP share, and edging it to just before level 43. But only Torterra. You're kind of botting if you edge everything into Barry3 if you're at the Barry3 level cap. Okay. Alright, let's show what the team's gonna be. Sweet Tea, you beautiful Meganium. I'm excited to use you again. I'm thrilled to be using Nomu finally again. Torterra, you go there. I am bringing John Pork to this fight. He is effectively a pivot. I'm also bringing Delcatty. It is kind of a backup pivot and also like an emergency fraud potential guy. Alright, now I have to be very careful in applying these rare candies. Chestnut is going to 42. That's just the way it's going to be. I'm not taking Heat Wave. Part of me would like to not actually go all the way to 42 on Meganium, but I have determined that it is in fact the optimal thing to do here. I've also thought about AP, and AP is really good actually. AP is like super effective into basically like everything that hits grass types super effectively, besides poison, which Meganium would never want to stay in on. We're not doing any more fog fights until the fog gauntlet, so Magical Leaf is going away. Bright Powder and Lex Incense are not real for things Meganium has to fight, I've decided. AP is like really worthwhile. Dev intended movesets, by the way. Okay. So you're going to 42. I thought a lot about whether Nomu actually needs to be 42 for this fight, and I have decided that I want to maximize my possibility of not getting screwed by a double Infernape crit. So I'm going to 42. Lisa is also going to 42. I kind of like not doing this, but I have to go to exactly 42 to be exactly 1 speed point faster than Electivire in case of emergency. And we're making John Pork level 42 to maximize the possibility of baiting T-Bolt. Also, I'm going to take Power Gem. This is plus special attack John Pork, so it's time to say goodbye to Zen Headbutt. Zen Headbutt Flinch Fraud isn't even really real. That's like a Rose Raid move. The Maylene level cap. Well, technically the Barry level cap, but let's not get too far ahead of ourselves, right? Okay, John Pork is now at 42. Items here. Importantly, we are giving the Asperberry to Meganium. Importantly, we are giving Shellbell to Chestnut. excruciatingly importantly, we are giving Torterra the XP share. He has to be level 43 for Electivire, otherwise I'm just dead to some rules of Ice Punch. The other items are lesser in importance. I have decided I'm willing to part with an Oranberry on Nomu in exchange for not dying to double crit on this fight. And then I've determined that putting Right Powder on John Pork is optimal, and that giving Lisa the Focus Band is also optimal. Hopefully that shouldn't matter, but you know what? It's, who knows? We'll see. Pre-sleeping is crucially important on this fight. The Electivire is just like ridiculously difficult to counter. There was consideration for not delaying Barboach to possibly try and use as a guy to dodge crits on the Electivire, but that guy is not killing Electivire quickly enough, realistically. Like, Ice Punch still hits Wishcash very hard at 42. My Wishcash would not have a great matchup. Earthquake would 3-shot always, and I would have to get in and always 2-shot. Even if I could get in on Thunderbolt, I'd still be risking like crit twice realistically, and then I wouldn't be able to do the Earthquake delay, which we're gonna just try and do that. Swift Swim Wishcash with Earthquake, I hear, is a guy or something. Let's just say. Anyways, now that the team is pre-slept, I think I'm ready to send it. Oh, brother, I'm nervous. Okay, let's do it. Actually, I'm gonna post a stream link real quick. Oh wait, hang on. I actually don't want to take that screen cap. I would actually like to take the one from the trainers list. Let me just go ahead and screen snip that real quick. Just for funsies. Oh man. Okay, our next encounter is locked behind this fight. Alright, let's do it. Hello, Barry. Can you be easy on the crits tonight, please? No whining, no waiting. Alright, let's do it. Alright, first thing out, Suelo. I thought about it a lot, and I'm clicking Rock Tomb turn 1. Okay, it is Protect. This is now like 1 and 3 to resist switch into Infernape. That line is annoying, I hope we don't get it. Realistically, in this situation, I think I probably am clicking recover. If it resist switches, it's going to be really annoying, but facade crit is just like really bad. I think I would rather just like I mean, I could probably technically get away with it, but oh man, the facade damage is so much. Risking facade crit is just really risky. I think it's probably better to just click protect recover this turn. If I was going to recover or click Rock Tomb, it would have been on that turn. I am giving it chances to facade crit me now and make it very difficult to stay at full. $25 from full. I mean, it's probably not that bad. Double crit would be bad, but I think this is probably okay. Alright, as long as we don't see like a crit on the final turn before it dies, I'm gonna be okay. Copium. 4 recovers is totally enough. Alright, Swallow down. Torterra is at hit 43. We send Meganium into the Ludicolo. I really wish it didn't click Protect turn 1, but what can you do? That was very likely. Oh, cool, we got one Leech Seed. Alright. So Meganium is going to click Return here for 2 turns, unless we crit, instead of Petal Dance, specifically because we do not want to bait a resist switch into Infernape here. Thankfully, Thick Fat is super awesome, and we eat some Ice Beams pretty comfortably. As long as I don't lose the Asperberry this turn, I'm cool. I hope I don't lose the Asperberry next turn, but nothing can resist switch in on return. Like, I'm not dead to crit here or anything like that. Okay. Alright, you're dead to Petal Dance. Now we're gonna bait out Infernape. Alright. This is always clicking Flamethrower here. We are always sending Nomu out on this. We're hoping we get minerals here to maybe preserve the Oranberry, but that's probably not going to happen. Yeah, that was 38. That was almost max roll. Okay, we're going to lose an Oranberry, but it's okay. We're just going to click Sand Tomb, and this thing's going to die. I'm okay going -1 Oranberry here. We're getting to the point in this run where the Oranberries really are not doing that much. Okay, Infernape is down. Now we have Electivire. This Electivire is surely always clicking EQ here. It just barely doesn't see a kill, but I believe it's always clicking EQ here. Part of the reason for the Oran Berry in case of crits, I suppose, was also to try and minimize the chance that it sees an Ice Punch or Flamethrower kill, in theory, but realistically speaking, we're just always switching John Pork into Earthquake here. We really, 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 really do not want Earthquake to crit. Please dodge crit John Pork. Come on. Okay, crit dodge. This should always bait Thunderbolt. And we're sending Torterra into that. Okay. Alright. We are pre-slept. We have XP share, so we are level 43. It will Ice Punch. Ice Punch will never see a kill here. We will just one-tap this with EQ. Seriously, this thing is a menace. Alright, so the big thing here is that this baits out Ambipom. Now, this Ambipom is spooky. Why? Because it has Fake Out, Pursuit, Double Hit, and U-Turn. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, well geez, Tristan, aren't you dead to Pursuit? And the answer is yes. However, there's one specific thing that needs to be understood about this interaction. We are switching back to Chestnut. Fake Out sees +6. Pursuit can only see +5 there. That's why this line works. That all being said, I only have 4 PP left on Recover right now, which is a little concerning. The good news is that this thing is going to click Pursuit instead of Double Hit, and it has the Life Orb. I'm going to recover on this turn, because a Pursuit crit this turn would be very spooky. Okay. Now I can do one of 2 things here. I can either go for Fire Spin to kill after eating a Pursuit, or I can go for Will-O-Wisp and then try and heal, and then try and kill. The main thing here is that we kind of need Slicking to not be able to Rage Crit kill us, which means we need to be at 103 HP or higher for when Apom is actually down. The thing is, Pursuit probably makes us below that threshold, so I think it's probably always optimal to click Will-O-Wisp this turn. Good thing this thing doesn't click Double Hit here. That would be annoying. Okay, we do hit Will-O-Wisp. That's good. We're not quite out, but we're getting there. Alright, we will click Recover this turn. Okay, with this thing burned, Pursuit should keep us, if it doesn't crit, over 110 HP. So essentially the game plan now is to click Fire Spin, and hopefully we dodge a crit here. Okay, crit dodged. We're almost out. Slicking is now out, and the big thing about Slicking here is that it has Pursuit and Rage and Body Slam, but it also has Truant. So essentially what we're going to be doing on this turn specifically in case of a rage crit is just recovering now to give us maximum options for the loaf turn. We still have 2 recovers left here. So we will recover after rage. Hopefully rage does not crit. Okay, rage did not crit. Alright, now we try and will-o-wisp it on the loaf turn. Okay, nice, we hit. Alright, now I'm going to click Rock Tomb. Oh, I see, I crit. This has White Herb because we picked Turbo as our starter, so its speed is not going down or anything, but... I'm going to go ahead and use the final recover PP. This should always click Rage here. When this thing is burned, Rage max roll crit doesn't kill Chestnut, even when I switch out. And this thing would never be clicking Body Slam here. Realistically, I'm going to be switching into Delcatty and Body Slam crit, even though that's not really actually possible, would not kill Delcatty anyways. So it's always safe to switch here into Lisa. Yeah. Alright, get your rage off. Alright, there you go. The whole purpose of this is to better XP manage Chestnut XP. I will click Fake Out, and Slaking is down. Bang. I had to do a lot of leveling and absorb a lot of XP. Like, Torterra is like 100 XP away from being level 44 now, but you know what? Deathless Barry3. We now get to get our next encounter. Very cool. Yes, Barry, you lost. Next time, can you, like, not run Ice Punch on Electivire, please? The only bad thing about that attempt was the fact I went -1 Oranberry, and I'm very okay with that. That was extremely likely to be the case anyways. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and heal my guys up. Alright, now the level cap is officially 47. Which means I can officially bring my Reckless, Adamant, High Attack IV, and Decent Speed IV, Luxray into the fold with Fake Out, Thunderfang, and Wild Charge. This thing is a beast and a half. Oh yeah, that's right. I was going to be doing this. You know, I'm a little curious about this right now. It's a good thing Barry didn't have a Dugtrio at least. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, If Barry had a Life Orb Electivire, aka what the Piplup runners had to deal with, man, that would be spooky too. The thing is though, that's like a Elemental Punch Master Electivire, so it's much more counterable with Nomu, right? Anyways, but yeah, the Doug trio on Monkey Runs is with the Focus Sash is just really cringe, and the Reckless Expert Belt Primate on Penguin Runs is also quite evil. The Ludicolo, if you have a Meganium, is actually like definitely the easiest to handle. Okay. Most of what I'm doing right now actually doesn't like matter at all, but I'm gonna do it just for my own peace of mind. Like I don't even actually have to pre-sleep the next fight, the first fight on 209, but like out of habit I'm gonna do it. And yeah, I am gonna do that the first 209 fight before I take an encounter. You'll see why in a minute. Yeah, I am going to go ahead and save her real quick. I mean, the real reason is because I'm super excited to use Luxray, right? I've spent so much time delaying this thing, and I finally get to rip it. Oh, I suppose a smart person would try and find ways to avoid using Luxray here for XP management purposes. But I don't think I have anything else that actually just like actually wins and just like completely denies the Mr. Mime from doing anything ever. Let me just go ahead and look at my calcs one more time before I actually send it. Yeah, only Sing Fraud could possibly pull something like that off, and that's just like never something you're doing. Yeah, no, I'm completely confident in the line that I cooked for this. Like, why am I even thinking about it? I'll just put the XP on Luxray and move on. Like, we do have the XP share currently on Ludicolo right now. Oh man, I only have like 24-ish thousand XP for Luxray to soak up on this split before it over levels. The fake out delay is kind of painful in that sense, but I had to do it. I had to do it on this guy. Seriously, I had to do it. Alright. Why would I speed up the Route 209 music? Oh, time to fight a fisherman. Psych. This is the good rod. Cool. We will not be using the good rod to fish on this route. We will be using the old rod. But what we're doing right now is fighting Albert. Alright, so Albert is scary because it has a filter, citrus berry, Mr. Mime with baton pass, barrier, hypnosis, and calm mind, and it has 3 simple mons behind him. A simple Beaver with sword stance, a simple Quagsire with curse, and a simple Slowbro with calm mind. So if you are not thinking through this fight very carefully, you're very likely to end up getting screwed. But because this Luxray is the one, look at this beautiful son of a gun, we have a foolproof way of just getting out of this. Starting with Fake Out. Luxray buffed to 95 base speed in this game is crazy, dude. You're outspeeding Mr. Mimes. Yeah, so with the Fake Out pre-damage and Adamant Reckless 24 IV Luxray at level 44, we're just always killing this with Wild Charge. I have Shell Ball equipped here, even though it's like not really needed for this fight. It's just kind of something that Luxray is going to want to have a lot, because Wild Charge is that good, and Shell Ball mitigates its downside. You go, Ludicolo. Alright. Quagsire out. This Quagsire does not see a kill with Sand Tomb. It is actually fairly likely to click Curse this turn, potentially. But it's fine. We're going to send Sweet Tea, and Sweet Tea is just going to not worry about it. It did click Curse. It is now +2 attack, +2 defense. I am dead to some rolls of Aquatail crit here. The reason we're not concerned about it is because this thing is leftovers. So no Rindoberry, even though that wouldn't matter whatsoever. We just click Petal Dance. It is that simple. Meganium is that good. This Meganium is quiet, which is annoying for speed tiers, but it has a 31 special attack and a plus special attack nature. World's most powerful grass type. Look at this thing. Isn't it amazing? This is going to bait out the B-Barrel. I'm never dead to Superpower crit. This thing could Sword Stance, which is like totally fine. I'm just gonna kill this with Petal Dance. Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I don't care that it's at +4 now. We're just killing this with Petal Dance. It's a B-Barrel. Simple is spooky. It would usually kill me if I didn't kill it here, but Meganium is that goated. But yeah, being minus speed nature here makes me slower than the timid B-Barrel, which is super annoying, but whatever. It just doesn't matter. Slowbro, believe it or not, is Rash, which is minus special defense. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Petal Dance just like completely kills this. I love this Meganium so much, man. If it dies, I'm going to cry. Best 204 South encounter of my life. Yes, 204 South. Okay, so we are definitely not going to fight Richard right now. Richard! What we will be doing is going back here and getting ready to try and catch a Pokemon. That's right, it's time to go for our next encounter, boys and girls. Let's see, what are we doing here? I mean, I guess I could technically maybe want to have Wheezing for this. Let me just heal Luxray. Luxray Fake Out is always going to be too powerful. I guess there's an argument to maybe want to have like a lower level guy. Maybe like Seeking or something. Let's Sounds a little shice, but whatever. Okay, so what we're actually going to be doing is just sending Lisa here and probably being fine. These guys are pretty tanky. I mean, John Pork is also pretty tanky. It's probably better to be using than Luxray. Alright. Let me go ahead and load into the calcs my Delcatty right now, because we need to be prepared to check calcs on our next encounter. I'm thinking we are in for, okay, just reload it. Apparently, is it really 15 to 38? 15 to 38 sounds kind of sus, doesn't it? No, wait, never mind. I'm botting. But yeah, 15 to 38 is kind of awkward. It is what it is, though. Yeah, a lot depends on levels, but I don't know, we're probably in a pretty good spot. Sing Fraud is probably what we're going to be doing. Alright, we are going to go fishing for a guy. This is going to take a while, probably, but that's okay. I guess it's technically botting not to put, like, BP on the Delcatty here. And then, like, I don't know. That probs. That too, I guess. Maybe that if someone comes down to it. I don't know. I'm kind of like over planning for this at this point. Okay. We are registering the old rod and we are fish maxing. We are waiting until we hit one of two water types, and I'm not even going to say who they are until I find one of them. But I am 80% chance to hit one of them, which is probably the lower roll, and then 20% to get the high roll. Alright, let's see what we get. Alright, go away. Dupe. 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 Man, this really does go all the way to level 38. Surely I can still run away from the Seeking. I mean, we're talking about a level 37 Seeking can have no higher than like 66 speed. Delcatty is sitting at 106. Yeah. Alright, Barboach is the other potential encounter that we could be hitting. So we're waiting until we see Not Seeking or Barboach. I should be like 5% to hit one of the guys that are an actual encounter here. So this probably shouldn't take too long. But you never know. Alrighty, let's us see what we get. Eventually this will be the encounter. Just gotta be patient, make sure I don't accidentally run from the real encounter. The longer this goes on, the more nervous I get. It would be crazy to hit the high roll here. Okay, I'm pretty sure I've done more than 20 encounters now. There's the encounter. Okay, level 26 Finion. It's only 26. Yeah, obviously Fake Out Crit is going to kill this. Finion has 255 catch rate. It's level 26. Let me think about this for one moment. This thing is 26. If I can put this to sleep, a net ball is guaranteed. should be guaranteed to catch. And the move set that this thing's going to have at 26 include Signal Beam, Flash, Pursuit, and Water Pulse. I'm just going to go for the quick Sing here. W, okay. We should just be able to guaranteed catch this with a netball now. Find Bob in. Okay. We caught another guy. Alright, the high roll I could have hit would have been Crocodile, which would have been insane, but I'm not going to be too upset about Find Bob. Sky learns Icy Wind, Ice Fang, Dive, U-Turn. It has Signal Beam, Water Pulse, Pursuit. It gets Whirlpool at 45 if you delay it that long, but I will not be delaying it that long. You can also get Air Slash at 28, which is kind of interesting. It's probably not optimal. This thing gets Silver Wind at 45. Yeah, I think you want Dive. You probably want Icy Wind. And then U-Turn, and then I would think probably Ice Fang. Fine. Bob. Alright, I am very interested in checking out the Guy V's here. Now I don't get another encounter until I get through another... How many fights is it? 1, 2, 3, 4... Dodge roll, 5, 6. 6 more fights for me to get through, and then I can get to Salacion Tone, and then we can go really encounter max and try and turn this box around like in a big way. And try and get a little bit more meat on it, let's just say. Okay. Show me the Gyvies. Also, ability on this thing matters a lot. We would really love to see Swift Swim. Okay, so this thing is Calm Nature. That is minus attack plus Spadef. That is not a good nature. This thing is a physical attacker. That is very annoying. It is Swift Swim, guy. Speed IV isn't cracked, but I mean, it's above average defenses. This thing is just not going to hit that hard, huh? This thing has above average special defense, which is pretty good. The attack IV is kind of average. It's just annoying that it's minus attack nature. But this thing is always kind of more of a pivot mon. I'm pretty happy that this is Swift Swim. So that's neat. Um, do you actually want Ice Fang on this? Do you maybe want Bounce? I'm not sure. Hmm. Let's think here. I do want to like level and evolve this thing now. I kind of want to just like immediately do the wish cache thing. I'm kind of like banking on magically not over leveling anybody, even though I'm going like 44 and 42 on like everyone, which feels very suspicious. But I mean, it's like 9 fights before the rain route, and then like 6 or 7 more fights, and then Veilstone, and then Veilstone double or multi, and then like 6 fights before Maylene. What is it? 9 plus like 13, it's like 22 more fights before Maylene. That's not like that bad, right? Hopefully. Copium. We'll get more guys when we hit Salacion to spread XP with. That's the cope. Okay. Hmm. I guess I need to be checking speed tiers, theoretically. I'm gonna go ahead and save. Alright, we're gonna check this right now. Clear the boxes, upload the save, and reload. Oh wait, this won't do this for me? Okay, I guess I'll just do this. Don't need that right now. Clear imported sets, reload, wake. Polygraph. Evolve to Find Bob. Oh, brother. I do not look faster than Polygraph, huh? What is wake level cap again? Let me make sure I'm not getting this wrong. Wake level cap 54. Okay, what speed IV do you need? I guess if you have like a a plus speed nature, then you always have it. Let me check Ludi. Minion 54. I do have bounce. Let's see, U-turn. Um, into grass resist. Back on water move. Hmm. GG. Uh. Hmm. I guess moveset wise, I'm thinking about. Signal beam. How real is that really? Like you're going U-turn, U-turn, dive, icy wind, ice fang. Alright, okay, with this game plan, I'm basically looking to evolve at, what, 38, I guess? Hmm. $38, 28. Yeah, I think my plan is to just evolve 38. Let me go find my, where is it? Everstone. There it is. Alright, fine Bob, it's time for you to take U-turn. You're dropping Flash first. You're defo taking Dive over Pursuit. See, the thing is, this thing gets Silverwind, which I think I would honestly rather have than Water Pulse. So I'm just dropping Water Pulse here. Even with minus attack, I know Dive is on average more damage. We have no fog fights coming up or anything, so... Yeah, no, Icy Wind is interesting. It's kind of fraudulent, but at the same time... I think I'm just dropping Signal Beam. Signal Beam is going to be a little bit more powerful into the Dark and Psychic types, but I think it's just not staying over Bounce right now. Or is it? Well, we're going to be taking Ice Fang anyways. I'll drop Signal Beam for now, actually. Yeah, I'm making up my mind here and deciding to drop Bounce for Ice Fang. Oh yeah, here we go, baby. I technically do get a second chance at Bounce if I really regret that decision at 42. But, yeah, I'm not going to worry about that at this point in time. I'm just going to let Fine Bob chill in the box for the moment. Finally, I have a Swift Swim U-turn guy with a lot of speed. 77 speed for level 38 is not bad. I mean, it's not great, but you know what? In Swift Swim, that's over 150, so... in rain. I also have not yet evolved Lyron into Aggron. Yeah, I think I'll just go ahead and do that, like, right now. Blood thinks he's on the team. Okay, buddy. You do a little type organization. Okay. No roar. In theory, I may want to have like XP share sitting on this thing a lot in this split. But I think in reality, I'm probably just going straight to level 42. This thing has a slow XP curve, anyways. Having Aggron accessible is just like that valuable, and it's still like you get a substantial number of levels starting at 42. Most everyone is probably at least level 42 from here on out, for being completely serious. I can't believe Geodude still doesn't evolve this split unless you use the hard stone, but you can have Aggron at level 42. But hey, you know what? We got Aggron, so I'm happy. Who cares about the delay for what is it again? What is it called? For head smash. This guy is all I need. And this guy and his minus defense nature. Anyways. This is a cool team. Alright. It's time for this cool team to pop in Jubilife City for a minute. Let's go repel up. I guess I'll go ahead and also re-register the bike for now. Alright, here we are in Horberg. Okay, alright, I got my third badge. You look changed somehow, like you've been through a lot. Yeah, I have been through a lot. Fantina's jump was really something. Mild Poffin. Yeah, give me like 200 rare candies. That actually only gave me 100, didn't it? No, that's not bad. Okay, Pokemart. What are we working with here? We can finally buy infinite Great Balls. That's pretty lit. Give me as many Great Balls as you've got. I'll take like 900. And some? Okay. Yeah, I'll take a few more Super Potions. I kind of have no need for revives, I'm afraid. Yeah. Super Repels. Oh, I can actually buy Super Repels now. That's so big. Alright, sell a few of these guys. We're doing the 3-badge economy moment and enjoying it. We had to grind for this Pokemart view. so glad I can start using super repels here. Okay. Alright, give me like 500 more rare candies. And a Sacred Power to him for good measure. Okay. Yeah, see, this thing has, it can level like 5 times before it overlevels. And it's like, it can soak up a lot of experience, realistically speaking. Not every fight is giving me as much fight as Barry is on the split. And again, I am going to get more guys. And hopefully find fights like, you know, Richard and stuff where I can give the XP share to other guys. Yeah, like the amount of XP I'm getting between here and Salacion really isn't that crazy. It's really quite it's really not all that crazy if you have someone holding XP share on every fight. Okay. Yeah, so let's rip a super repel. Oh, this lasts so much longer than normal repel. It's very nice. Very cool. I'm going to take this guy off the bench soon. I'm just not quite there yet. This guy comes off the bench. When I hit Salacion Town, I'm going to evolve it into Graveler, like, as soon as I can. Waiting for Machop and Rock Smash encounters is not a thing on this attempt. When I'm in this situation, I'm probably going to end up losing guys pretty soon. Like, you're just not going to be able to wait on that. Get a nice picture of the box now. Okay. Saving a lot of data. Oh, you know what I also haven't done? Hang on. I actually have not checked the Heart Dome Pokemart. Infinite Net Balls are doing alright on. Infinite Nest Balls. I guess I'll take another 50 and just leave it at that. Alright. Okay, that was good. I'm not going to be upset about hitting Swift Swim Fine Bob, even if he is minus attack nature. Alright, thank you everybody for watching, and I'll be back next time to continue my path along Route 209. Good night.